This is game number 37 in the world record attempt Elliptic Streak. This is a troll air elementalist of Trog, strangely enough. We've left off in this whiz lab, which is the best whiz lab to find, perhaps. Very nasty, very fleshy, but it has lots of mutation potions, and I'm happy about that. Gonna have that mutation problem solved for the entire game after we finish this, provided we can survive. There are generally a lot of magic resistance threats in here, but thankfully I'm a Trog guy. So, yeah, we're totally good. Although I think I'm going to wear my Regen MP, let's see, Golden Eyes, 29%, yeah, we're fine. I can just Trog's hand if we see any Golden Eyes, but I did take off the Reflect because we probably wanted at least the 1 MR. That'll also give me Senv, which is valuable. Of course, I do have to remember I don't have resistances at all. We're looking very naked, you know, as far as the resistances go. Gold Dragon Armor would really help this guy. To be honest, I could, if I wanted to, I could try to like drink a bunch of mutation to get resistances. Hey West, how you doing, man? Nice nice emojis there. Okay, there's CeCK's monster. Now CeCK's monster is actually a big baller shot caller, so why don't we make a bro? Our bro is just crushing A-bombs all in one turn. I don't know if the bro is going to be able to handle CeCK's on his own. You know what? I think I'm just going to back off and see how it goes. And wow, he is wrecking him. Alright. Alright, I expected that to be a little harder. These, I believe, have to be scrolls of summoning. I don't know why it doesn't identify them automatically, because it often does. So we're going to let ourselves know that is in fact summoning. If you don't quaff every single one of those mutation potions, you're subbing, then unsubbing immediately. Okay, I think I still get the 250 or whatever, so I can't say that I'm against this plan. In fact, I'm specifically going to refuse to do it just so I get the sub. Should be able to melee all this stuff. We just killed 2 of them while zerked. Just killed another 2 while zerked. Very good. Malcolm's gone full KoCj. It's true. Okay, the floor's not over. We still haven't gotten our giant pile of mute potions. I waited around for that fire crab because I wanted him to transform into something that couldn't do quite so much damage to me. Dang. Wow, fully charged, not fully charged. Well, we don't want to get owned here. But this para is gonna happen. But I don't want to use my last blink. So what can we do? I could read TeCj, and I would probably be okay. No, not too many evokes, Floodkiller. If I had an Ice Blast, I'd probably roll the dice on that, but getting paralyzed here is not, it's not viable. We would die, probably, if we got paralyzed, because this stuff could turn into way more deadly things. Although I could go Tree Form and probably be okay. That would give me some real, serious GDR. Up to 7 turns. I wonder if there's a chance, 16 hit points. I wonder if there's a chance I could kill it with my first Lightning Rod. Probably not. I know that the thing that I should do is use Blink. I'm going to read a TeCj. Okay, we're paralyzed. Oh, the TeCj didn't even kick in soon enough. That's lame. Alright, that's fine. We took like no damage while paralyzed. Okay, this is fine. Perfect. There's our friend. Let's get him over to us. There's one more, and I don't want to see him. Well, okay, there's 3 of them. Outrageous. Fully charged, huh? Okay. That was 2. Now there's one more. I can always try to enslave him. I think we're just going to poly. Much better. Much better, okay. Floating eyes work in an exceptionally obnoxious way, Tone Hack. Also, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Well, basically they look at you, they charge up, and then once they're charged, they just spend one more action, and you're just paralyzed, regardless of anything. You can imagine how this is a little bit terrifying. Oh wow, R-Elec and RN+. Well, we're going to wear that ring instead of evasion. The other thing is that when they're charged up, they will never, ever, ever stop being charged up. So you could lose line of sight, and still, 5 billion turns later, they're just waiting. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm not familiar with them in NetHack, but I assume they're just as ugly. Wow, what a time to find R-Elec, right before we run into a Shock Serpent. Very good. We don't have resist is why I went ahead and blew some charm. In fact, I'm going to make a buddy here. I just don't trust my ability to melee these guys without help. Hey, here's a reward. Potions. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Big rewards. Also, here's something comical. Trog just gave us a giant club that's an artifact. It's probably Disto knowing Trog, that big troll. You know what, I'm not afraid of the Abyss. Let's, oh wait, you can't wear it with a shield, never mind. Insert another Trickster God joke. I think I'm burned out on those. No, we didn't get Alchemist this time, man. Sadly. Wouldn't that be nice? That would have really helped this character, wouldn't it have? I mean, I sure hope I didn't find it and then leave it behind somehow, but I don't think it's guaranteed.
Gee, look at all those tasty, tasty potions. I wonder how they would taste quaffed all at once.
Hey, Blue, thanks for the bits, man. I don't think I'm gonna quaff them all at once, but I mean that's just because I don't want to die here. What I will do though is I will ammo this stuff. I put on my rapier. Can I just melee this guy down? Really? Wow, okay. Okay, I'll read Telly. Is he charged? He turned into a floating eye, my favorite monster. I see the lightning bolt didn't do anything for me. Okay, that was lame as hell. Talk about ruining my plans. Let's see what's in the shop. Oh, it's food. Let's leave. Let's leave vaults. I think I was really sleepy last night and went in here, even though it was probably a suboptimal thing to do. Hey, and we're marked as well. Use Trog's hand just to be safe. Another brother in arms. I'm gonna holy word, I think. Wish this stuff wasn't blocking my path. Had to use resources that I didn't really want to use, you know. But that's okay. Alright, just killing these ugly things. They're worth a decent amount of experience. It's reasonably safe even without resistances. I'm going to drop evasion for now, because I want to have that RLEC all the time. You know, if we found, honestly, if we found gold dragon armor, that would be perfect. We would be able to fill out all of our resistances at this point. So that would be, yeah, that would be quite nice. It's not going to be a thing that happens anytime soon, I don't think, but it would be nice. You know, I think I am going to wear the evasion just for, well, we still have shoals to do. I think we'll go ahead and do that now. I believe it'll be safer. Safer than vaults. I don't know though. Maybe maybe Blue has the right idea. Maybe I should drink these potions and get my resist that way. I have so many, it actually makes sense, you know. Another lightning rod. All your ideas are right. I see. How many do we have? 21? That is, wow, that sure is a lot. Thankfully, my attack rate, I don't think is slowed or given more of a mischance on land, or on water rather. Nevertheless, I want to get the merfolk off the water, since they're effectively hasted when they're in it, which is not so good for me. You know what, I'm going to identify these scrolls, even though I knew they were summoning, just to be sure. Surprised they were summoning. Anyway, we have a scroll requirement now. I think it's pretty clear that we acquire armor. Whoa! Whoa, you guys, what a find! Hat of the Bear Spirit, that's amazing. That's a perfect item for this character. Very nice, yeah. That covers my MR almost entirely by itself. I'm going to put the Brutus shielding back on. Yeah. Beautiful. Didn't find the Hat of the Alchemist, but we got the Hat of the Bear Spirit. Very happy with either of those. Not that we needed more effective hit points. What am I going to do? Turn them down? Brr. Brr indeed. Gotta watch out for those Aquamancers. What with no RF and no RC at all times. This could be a bit of an issue. Although probably not, I have a lot of hit points. I should drop some stuff. I can drop the Staff of Death, I can drop the Staff of Air. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Ice Dragon Scales. That's a Ring of Fire. I'm gonna keep that in the inventory. Obviously we drop Amulet of Reflection, we have something way better. Random effects I can get rid of. I keep Polymorph for the time being. Do I have our core anywhere? No. There's nothing in this vault, so there's no reason for me to try to do it. Hey, can I be avatared? Not anymore. I should be able to just melee this down. Yep. You know, the cow scoreboard has been down for a while. It's a great opportunity to realize release a better game with a functional scoreboard. The thought had occurred to me. I want to finish the streak first, but yeah, that's going to be a priority. I've always said that a scoreboard is the #1 important thing for a fork successfully defeating mainline in terms of popularity. Especially since they're way too lazy to actually get the thing fixed, you know? I tell you, if it was my game, I'd have that thing fixed within a week, probably within a few days, you know? I don't want to get put to sleep, not next to that stuff, so... First of all, well, I need the magic map, I think, but I only have 4, I don't want to waste them. The downstairs are missing, but it's got to be over here. They don't have commit access? Huh. Why not? Who runs a Krasiak? Whoa. Stay on dry land. when there's a nymph around. It seems kind of weird to me to have a game where a fundamental portion of the infrastructure can't be fixed by the people who are actively developing the game. Nice tabbing in a disto. I saw that I was being distoed. Just at level 18 on a troll of Trog, I don't care. This, I guess, is the moral of the story here. This character would roll into the abyss and just smash everything. Probably. Nice little vacation for him. There's no ETA for the fix. None of the scoring experts with permissions to work on cow have had much time recently. Scoring experts. I see. So what that translates to is none of them know how to work the database. I assure you, you don't need expertise, you just need computer science skill and the ability to look at how it works and fix it. You know, I mean, like, previous experience is helpful, I'm sure, but can't imagine it's rocket science to figure out what's going on. It's pretty clearly the case that it's just not updating, so seems pretty straightforward trying to figure out why that is happening. I think I'm going to drop this. Well, I'll keep the blowgun for now. I'm going to drop, well, I want to drop some things as the thing. I don't really need throwables. Not unless I actually train some throwing. I've heard that the cow scoreboard code is incomprehensible. Is that open source? I could take a look. I was going to just, frankly, I was just going to write my own. There is a reason why DBA guys tend to get paid 6 figures, or like $300,000. I wouldn't be surprised if it's doing some kind of really wacky inserts. Let's pull up. Stair dancing this stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have let myself get turned to stone. There we go. That could have been bad. 300,000 monthly salary. Hey, I want that. I want that in bits. How do I get that in bits? All right, Polyphemus. Do you have more rocks, I wonder? I will heal wounds to ensure I don't die. I will heal wounds again to ensure I don't die. We'll go up. I'm going to Zerk and take this thing down now. $300,000 Bitcoin salary. That's, right now that's 30 Bitcoins. Does anybody want to give me 30 Bitcoins? I'd like to have 30 Bitcoins. +8 dagger. Alright, so the game has been a little bit ugly here by covering me with barbs. This is exactly the situation you don't want to be in. Because no matter what I do, I move out of the water to avoid getting owned, and I take damage from the barbs. I stay there while I get owned by water nymphs. But we're a big strong troll, and I slaughter them. 300,000, actual 300,000 bitcoins. Good luck amassing that many bitcoins. That is a significant percentage of all the bitcoins in existence in the world right now. If you bought 300,000 bitcoins, you would move the needle on the price. I bet you. It's got to do with the Bogdanov brothers. Bogdanov, he bought the dip. Ring of Fire. Don't need 2 of those. By the way, we just found a Ice Blast. That's very helpful. I'm going to zerk this stuff down. Perfect. Large opal ring, come on RF plus. Nope, attention. Drop that. I'll wear my evasion again. Better get some more Bitcoin miners. Wow. What do I look like, Bitmain? Let's pull up. This is just too much stuff. Up we go. That was potentially very brutal. Also, wow. There's a Cyclops, huh? I'm gonna read Telly. Damn, he saw me. Telly didn't work. There we go. I just want my hit points back. FPGAs. Hey, those are good. Can do some fun things with those. Just go live in Alaska, right? And have like an open air Bitcoin mining system. And yeah, no, you don't use GPUs for Bitcoin mining. You they're called ASICs, something circuit, like asynchronous circuit, I think. Basically, it's a machine that is specifically designed to solve, you know, the specific hashing algorithm that Bitcoin uses. Now, for certain other cryptocurrencies, you do, in fact, have the ability to use GPUs. And on top of that, certain coins are meant to be ASIC resistant so that you can't easily build a machine that is specifically designed to do it. Thus keeping the mining in the hands of just like regular people to some degree. Monero is an example of that. They've stated that they will change the algo if ASICs are ever developed. You know, and on top of that, I think the algo is sort of in and of itself resistant to ASICs, but you know, some coins, not very many these days, but a few are even CPU mineable and are supposed to be GPU resistant, although I don't think that's been particularly successful. I think Litecoin used to be like that, but I'd have to check to be sure. What about Bazinga coin? I hope that's not a real thing. But yeah, if I was going to get into any kind of crypto mining, I probably would just buy a bunch of GPUs and mine Monero or something. Oh, what an insult. Ruined crystal plate armor. But alas, we don't fit in it, because we have a big fat troll body. Far too large. Far too large for the crystal plate armor. That's okay though, I'd rather be in gold dragon scales anyway. Maybe we'll find that at some point. Okay. Put on the Ring of the Frog. Yeah, Talus, I heard about that. Didn't he get arrested or something? Alright, we lack resistances, but I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go to Elf. Big fat troll body, busting nuts, please. I can't take any more implication. You love it, Blue Blue. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna give you your wish. I'm gonna drink some of these potions. Vision blurs, nope. Teleitis, nope. MR plus, that's kind of neat, but not what we're looking for. Come on, give me like one resist. Okay, I decided I was going to do it down to 15. We're at 15. We have super duper regen, I guess. But otherwise, nothing doing. That's okay, though. Yeah, it's too late, Blue. You're succumbing already. I do have MP-powered wands. That's actually pretty good for Elf, although we only have 9 charges of Ice Blast. Take evocations to 15, perhaps. Is it really good? I don't know if I've ever really looked into exactly how much spell power you get off that. With Para, it'd be great. That's true. Is there any for sale, perhaps? Para, Poly, even? Enslave? I have 2 Enslave and 2 Poly. I'm going to burn some Ice Blast right now because I don't want to get blown off at this staircase. Kill the Mage. Kill the Broad Axe. Kill the Hand Axe. Problem here is that each of them, well, if you look at Deep Elf Mage, each of them could have Bolt of Fire, each of them could have Bolt of Cold. Lacking RF plus and RC plus is annoying, but the thing is, no matter where I go at this point, I am suffering from, you know, from that exact problems, because basically the only places I can go is Slime, which is not really doable without RC plus, for this character anyway. And then there's Vaults, which has the same issue because there's tons of casters in there. Or Elf, which at least I can kill things really quickly in here. Or technically I could go into Depths, but that's just suicidal. Without resists, it's not a lot of fun. Although I suppose we could roll into Slime right now with Ice Dragon Scale, come to think of it. Actually, you know what? We could wear Ice Dragon Scale and then wear a Ring of Fire. Why don't we do that? And that'll make Elf super easy for the time being. Yeah, there we go. Well, no, it won't. Because it doesn't actually give me RF plus. But I do have... I guess I do have RC plus now. It's kind of a benefit. That helps against Deep Elf Knights. I think I should probably wear my my regen MP with senv on it in here, even if it does lose me 8 SH. Just a lot of invisible, a lot of stuff going invisible in here. Hey Asimov, how you doing, man? Wish we had Lamp. Lamp would be so sweet. He right in this exact spot. I'm gonna lightning bolt a bit. Come on. There we go. Back into the hallway. I'm gonna use Trog's hand just for the regen. I don't know exactly how much more stuff is coming. But wow, our regen is, let's take a look. 2.21 per turn with Trog's hand up. That's not even in the troll leather armor. Okay, we'll tally out of this. It's stunning just how many elves are in there. Yeah, you should play some DCSS, Asimov. Get a nice streak going. Do we have silence? We have 1 silence, so we do have an out from bad situations. Notice how I'm sort of luring him. There we go. So he's right next to me. How many characters left total? Well, this is game number 37, so 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 7 if you count the Spriggan Enchanter. A little risky fighting the Annihilator with these guys, but seems like it's working out just fine. Ah, Demonologist. Is he polyable? 16%, not really. I'm gonna go straight for him. There we go. Not bad. This is a little bit rickety, but overall it's working. Wow, Desolation. I don't know about all that, man. I do not know. This guy does not seem stable enough for Salt. I tend to agree. On the other hand, we have our Elec all the time, and there's nothing in there that does ice damage, I don't think. And we have swappable RC Plus and RF Plus now. So if I wore my Troll Leather armor, I could swap and do this, I think. In fact, I could wear my Brooch of Shielding. Like, we're surprisingly defensive when we have the Brooch of Shielding on. Probably end up really salty. Probably. We have full piety, though, is the thing. Like, I think this is going to have a hard time killing me if I am just clever about the way that I use Trog's Brothers in Arms. But I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be easy, I just don't think it's going to kill me. We also have Boxes of Beasts, Sack of Spiders, and over 10 evocations, which is not bad at all. Bunch of summoning, even. Six summoning. Carefully use Brothers to combat Guardian Serpents. Well, Guardian Serpents are probably going to require a telly, but we have 11 tellies. Also, we could use summoning to combat Guardian Serpents. Can't be surrounded if I'm already surrounded by allies. Seems okay so far. That's less okay. That's less okay. Kill the Convoker, good. This is fine. Trying to just sneak up and take these dudes down. Regen of 1.63 hit points per turn without Trog's hand if I'm wearing this armor. Pretty sweet. Believe it or not, my stealth is not empty. It's actually 1 pip in here. %65 chance to poly. Maybe I can just kill this. There we go. I really don't want anything convoked on top of me. I was going to poly him, but it turned out we just were able to fight him and kill him. You know, Salt doesn't make it easy to play like I'm playing, taking out 1 or 2 things at a time off the edges. But on the other hand, you can use the Clouds of Salt. I don't know if it's obvious what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to use the Salt Clouds to carefully get the right amount of line of sight. I mean, this doesn't work if you don't have any stealth, I don't think, but... Okay, we've officially pulled more than I should have. Don't want to get agonied. Let's put up Trog's hand. 48% chance to poly the Myrmidon. I'm just going to try to melee him. MR/2, damn. Brothers in Arms. Walk away. He still doesn't have a good chance to wreck me, so let's just swing on him. The Brother in Arms is going to do work. Good. Is this the way Salt was intended to be done? Because it's like it's very difficult and kind of a crapshoot to make it happen like this. Got some more use out of our Brother in Arms here. Okay, Pewter Amulet turns out to be the Amulet Hawk. RC Plus and Synv and Reflect. That is interesting. Let's drop Staff of Cold. Let's pick that up. That's a decent amulet. In fact, I kind of want to wear that just for the resist. And it has Synv at the same time, so that's actually really good. Okay, tab through this stuff. Tab through this guy. Have a suspicion that a lot of the floor is awake at this point. Oh, uh-oh. Halazid Warlocks, okay. Big boys. I'm gonna Ice Blast this stuff. Gonna use Lightning. Hello, Odysseus. / Hardwood, how you doing, man? Long time no see on a stream, brother. Alright, Halazid Warlock was scaring me since I didn't have RF Plus up and wasn't really inclined to swap, and he could summon a bunch of stuff, but my big boy Stone Giant friend makes my life easy. Oh, you're green on the Bitcoin trades? Very good. Hardwood here has been trading like a madman. I see we found Amulet of Air. We really don't want to do the Amulet of Air. Well, honestly, all of crypto is green right now, Hardwood, because the thing is that, you know, with trade wars happening and whatnot, where are you going to put your money if you're an institutional investor with $1 billion? You know, where are you going to hide your assets so that they don't become worthless? It's very hard to, you know, under such circumstances, it's very hard to figure out where you're going to get bogged and where you're not. So people are going to start looking at alternative places to invest. I have a star drain ring on. What a shame. We'll eat the drain. It's a crap ring anyway. German bonds. I don't think you should do that, dude. This is not financial advice, but I don't think that's a good idea. All right. I'm taking the Amulet of Air with me. I really don't see myself using it, but it feels bad to just take it along, or not to take it along. Probably shouldn't leave my Ice Dragon scale behind. The Nolganov brothers. I sure hope he doesn't get nulled. Nulled.com. Alright, let me, gosh. I want to keep my blowgun for the time being, but that would be 2 slots I could get rid of. I guess I can drop this rapier. Alright, thanks Hardwood. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Glad to see you are doing well. Must go back to watching chart. Alright. He opens the door. Swing the halberd. He bought a dip. Into streak. Alright, this is garbage. Tally time. That was a lot of guys. A lot. Oh, we can drop a Ring of Ice. DC is safe. Lord the Oak Priest. No. Let's see, that's just like the crawl devs doing that. It's not even the Bogdanovs. Arcane, it depends on the character, but you probably want to burn the enchants on Ox slots on most guys. My guy's holding 5 scrolls of enchant armor, and I probably shouldn't be. But I'm being greedy. Holding out for gold dragon armor or something. Gargoyle Fighter of Makleb? If I was playing that character, I'd probably dump it into the shield, personally. Okay, let's keep going. Dang. Dang, okay, we'll put on Ring of Fire. Took out the Warlock, and we have an ally helping us here. Thankfully, we get a lot of piety for killing things in here. Let's put our elect back on. I want to make full use of this brother in arms. Brother. Ha! He got splatted before he could convoke on my head. Okay. Gonna have to roll the dice on these amulets. Hopefully no more drain. You feel stronger, you feel stupid. Strength +8, Ent -5, SH +2. No thanks. RF plus region. Okay, okay, that's good. I'm going to drop my Ring of Fire. But we already have an MR amulet, doesn't he? It's region MP MR plus Synth. The Ent -5 terrifies me. It does have strength +8, but imagine how much fun wearing this will be in Zot when there are clowns around. These are serious concerns we must abide by. Also, I have many other amulets I'd rather be wearing. I mean, in all things being equal, I probably should take it with me. My inventory is just extremely packed. I think we've fully cleared. No, maybe not. Okay, this was a bad Zerk. Kill the Sotlings first to avoid getting resonance struck. Not bad. Zerk actually worked out. Mostly just getting experience at this point. We know there's no more loot because we haven't. We've already cleared all the structures. Okay. In fairness, doesn't he is right that this amulet could prove useful. I am going to pick it up. I'm going to drop my Pro Magic. We will never need that as a ring, I don't think. Well, wait a minute. Unidentified ring. Oh, okay, okay. Dex +5, Strength -5, RF plus, R Poise, R Elec. That's a little better than what we were wearing before, which is just R Elec, RN plus. In fact, we can drop R Elec, RN plus permanently because we're already getting RN plus from Hat of the Bear Spirit, so I won't need that. There's almost nothing that would make me drop my Hat of the Bear Spirit except for Hat of the Alchemist, I guess. By the way, doesn't he remember, I'm getting MR++ off the hat, so I'd really only ever need one more pip, and probably not even that because I'm worshipping Trog. Ah, okay, okay. I was wondering why you were so insistent on that. Okay, we'll drop Amulet of Air, it's garbage. We'll drop the -5 and Ami for the time being. We will, Let me think about this. We have RF plus all the time now, so I think I can just drop this Amulet of RF plus. Honestly, I think I'm going to wear... See, the thing is, +5 AC is doing so much for me, so I don't even want to... I don't even want to wear this Ring of Liberty in the place of the +5 AC, but I am tempted. I am tempted. Trog doesn't even know what kind of weapons to give me. Give me some claw sheaths. That gives me the Vorpal ability. Wait, can I be paralyzed? No. It's this goofy vault. But anyway, you don't even need RC in here, so this is great. But I can just wear my Senv amulet. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I can have both. Alright, cool. Resistances are totally covered. The only thing I'm lacking is my AC +8, but that's fine. I'll just drop this ring. I think this is best for the time being. I mean, our defenses are not exactly amazing, but they're serviceable. Wow, nice amulet, Arcane. We're gonna skip hollow blades, I think. I see we got the garbage ending, sadly. Oh, you saw that, did you, Tony? The Troll Oka vid. Was that the one where I was trying to demonstrate something to blokes? Yeah, we had the resources to survive. That was the only reason I was willing to do that, but it is kind of funny that I got shafted right then and there, isn't it? And that's the reason, you know, that's actually a great example of why I don't go into depths until I'm at the absolute end. Because getting shafted in depths is just a hellish experience, you know? Oh, hey fella, this is an alternate entrance. Surprised he's not corrosive bolting me, but okay. That's the one resist I lack and have absolutely no access to for the time being. Perhaps that won't be the case after I finish this vault, though. Depths 1, 3, 2, 5 is the proper order. I thought it was 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, I'm tempted to mark myself here. Oh, you get shafted on your way back, I see. Good, there is stuff coming. Do we have digging? I forgot to check. Oh, I do. Cool. Is that all I get? Nope, here's another one. Mark trap to the rescue. Not bad. Alright, buddy. I close the door, he just opens it. He doesn't move the way I want him to. So I think we just move up to him. Darn. Oh, hi, Mark. How's your sex life? Now, check this out. He can do 120 damage to me. Well, actually, he may be able to do more than that. Deep Elf Sorcerer. Yeah, 3d18 and then plus another 20-ish. So actually closer to 80, 100 and... Wow, closer to 160 damage if I don't have our core. I should have kept that in mind. We're going to have to silence here. Yeah, it doesn't take your rune away, Arcane. Hey, thanks for the follow, Eric. Alright, we're going to take off these exclusions. I auto-explored all the way into the vault. I didn't really want to do that, but that's fine. We've cleared out a lot of the guys with the mark trap. Okay, check this out. Before he gets a chance to haste, let's fog. Let's lightning rod these fellas. Finish him off with the rod. Nice. Oh boy. We're gonna teleport. We're gonna go away. There's more big guys than I was expecting. Silence doesn't work on the priests, so silencing and just slaughtering that stuff was not really a good option. Pull this guy, swing on him. Can't kill me. Depths 1 I got marked due to an enemy digging to reveal tiles. Yeah, that was wild. That feels really dumb that that's possible. Welcome to Crawl, baby. Well, man, we can see. It should, but I thought maybe it didn't. Am I lagging? What's happening here? I am lagging. Did I just lose connection? I have everything fixed. We will go ahead and keep going. Sorry about that. I guess I just like my ISP just decided to crap out for 25 seconds, you know? Elliptic called up the bogs. Yeah, he doesn't want me to take a streak from him. Ah, yes, Man was saying, before all that happened, that he thought that you could silence invocations, and the truth is, yes, you can. You actually can silence high priests. I don't know why I thought that they couldn't be silenced. But, hey, it worked. I'm going to tele here. Did I switch to TrAE in real life? I did. I did switch to TrAE in real life, and that's exactly what happened to my internet. My bad. Holy shit. We're gonna burn our last silence. This is just too much stuff. Silence implies something can't speak. You have to invoke words by speaking. Well, okay, so the game of Dungeon Crawl is supposed to be very reciprocal, you know, which is to say that if I'm a guy who's trying to invoke things, absolutely it stops me from invoking things. I can't even go into a berserk rage for some reason if I'm, you know, if I'm silenced. But the game often fails to be reciprocal, so I just kind of assumed that this was one of the places where it failed. Or maybe it's because I was thinking of demons, because, you know, if I look at like a Hellion, if I look at a Hellion, see Call Down Damnation, or Call Down Hellfire, affected by anti-magic, not affected by silence. I mean, kind of, Talus. Do I have to say something? I thought I just picture the guy getting really, really mad, you know? But that's just me. Anyway, that's the whole of Elf 3. Looks like we have some Steam Dragon Scales of the Sun. That might be better. Wow, that's a lot better. That's a lot better than my troll scales. Alright. We're officially wearing Big Baller Shot Caller Steam Dragon armor. It's about time, I think, it's about time to do slime. But we actually don't even have Potion of Resistance. So I don't think we can do slime safely. What a shame. Tap feel win, no large shield. Yeah, I know, right? Huh. I don't know what to do here, actually. I guess... Well, we have 2 acquirement. Why don't we do that first? Armor, there's our large shield. Large shield protection, hell yeah. So we'll train nothing but shields until that's at 15. Armor, just a regular shield, shield of protection. Well, we know what we're spending our enchant armors on. Officially have a +8 large shield of protection. Hell yeah. Shield now based, formerly cringe. When I wore that shield, I was posting cringe, and I was going to lose subscriber. But now I have +8 large shield of protection. Extremely based. All right. What do we do now then? I still think that Vaults is the answer. I mean, we could be running around with tons of RC, but no R core is the thing. I'm not going to fight TrJ without R core. Like, I'll fight Acid Blobs without R core. I will not fight TrJ without R core. Even though it is doable, I'd rather not. It is a bit surprising, I guess, that we haven't found a single potion of resistance. I mean, look at this. Potion of experience, potion of resistance. The two we haven't found. Really odd. Eventually, though. Eventually. Dive depths and do a zig for them. Let me get right on that. Alright, Okay, I'm gonna go to Vaults. Are we immune to Ogre Mages? 1%. It's not a big deal. In this Steam Dragon armor, we should be okay. Oh, hey. Well, we killed an Acid Dragon armor, or Acid Dragon, we killed an Acid Dragon but got no armor out of it. What a shame. There's a Great Orb, he can paralyze me. Not anymore. A little worried about the big fella back there. Can we paralyze him? There we go. Sure are fighting a lot of the floor at one time here. That's a Great Orb. Alright, I see what you mean. I see what you're doing. So I feel pretty good about having used clouds here. There's just too much crap. I think we finally cleared the floor though. I believe we got marked here is what happened, and that's why everything was just sort of in the same spot. Probably should have put up Trog's hand for that wizard. 1% chance of para and everything. But you know, for the most part, we can just tab through everything, and that feels great. By the way, I have a new move, and I honestly think it's better. Instead of keeping a Warden, or instead of keeping a Convoker alive, we're going to keep a Sentinel alive. Okay, I need him to run out of arrows here. So the thing about him is he can mark me. And that's great, because that's what we want. We want that on Zot 5. So instead of having to deal with trying to convoke 400 times, and eventually running out of the evocations required to sort of pacify our friend. Instead, we really just need to be marked like once, maybe twice. And on top of that, things don't get a free move as soon as they show up, like they do with the Convoker. So I actually think this is way better. Just paralyze this guy, go down. I just need to be careful not to kill him, is all. I haven't tried that yet, but I mean, I do mark myself on purpose all the time. You don't have an access time, friend will be fine. Yeah, I guess, but he can still die to random explosions and stuff. Or he can get polymorphed. It's always fun. Okay, this is really obnoxious what just happened here. Clouds will let us take on Marjorie's pack, though. Mostly I just want this door open. Glad we have RF Plus. Fire Dragon scales, huh? Very happy with my Steam for the time being. Mostly I just hope we find our core in the remaining few floors of vaults. Because I want that slime loot pile. Hello, Menace. Just duke it out with him. Wow, he's a survivor. He is just not taking damage. That's amazing. Would I switch from a +9 D-whip slashing at Mendeley to unarmed combat, assuming you already have statue form? Depending on the character, yeah. Depends on a lot of things like aptitudes. I don't know. Oh, there's an 11% chance of mass confuse here. I should put on MR Plus for one. Alright, I've had it with this dude. Put the clouds. I shot it in the wrong direction, but okay. I'm gonna Zerk and he'll go down. Yep. Draconian Gladiator of Nemelex in this case. I'm leaning yes because my damage is lackluster. Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you the thing that really points me towards that is the fact that you're a Draconian. And not having GDR on a Draconian who is meleeing is just it's not fun. And 12 really isn't that big of an investment, and your resistances your aptitudes are really good, so you're good to go. Seems like a good switch. Come on, our core robe. Nope. Are there any artifacts? I mean, if I could find a non-weapon artifact with our core on it. No, it's all identified except for the weapons. But typically I wouldn't use statue form on a melee guy with a weapon, so I mean, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it's not a lot of fun to use a Demon Whip of slashing. I mean, it can be done. You can absolutely finish the game that way. I just don't think it's that big of a hoot, is all. Certainly your game will be smoother if you're punching things. Let's rod this guy so I don't get mutated. Wow, that didn't work out at all. Turns out the NeCzek is from the mage, and he got frail on me, so we're going to drink one of our mini potions of mutation. We actually got frail again, double frail. Dude, I have 1 billion potions of mutation. I don't have to live with this. Can't do this to me. Alright, we end up with Dex -2, EV +2, Strength +2. I'll take that. It's pretty bad, Talus. Pretty dumb. Wish I had the tools to zap through these dudes, but I don't. I could Ice Blast and kind of cut a path, but... There we go, he blinked next to me. Works out. Favorite experience with mutation was when I quaffed 4 potions to get rid of strangely shaped body and ended up with frail 2 and teleportitis. Did you still have strangely shaped body as the ultimate insult to injury? Yeah, pretty much, Talus. I mean, there's a lot of directions they could have gone in. Almost all of them better than what they ultimately did. I mean, I actually really like the idea of mutations screwing up your character nearly permanently, and you having to pay some kind of huge price to get them off if the RNG is not good to you. But the problem is there is no such mechanic anymore, you know, because you can't swap to Zen to save your own life. And to duke it out with Zetahua, she goes down pretty easy. Yeah, the mutated meat, that was a big loss. It's really ugly. We're gonna Vuln. Para, 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 para. 4 tries at 33%, not bad. Son of a bitch, that wasn't the real Mara. We don't have another Vuln, so we can't do that again. Got the real one. Metagamed. Yeah, no French server scales, sadly. I mean, we have regular, just like +0 Fire Dragon scales. But I'm not inclined to use them because of my super based +5 Steam Dragon scale. I should be able to just duke it out with these guys, but let's make a brother. Oh no. Damn, I have to telly. Can't do this with a flayed ghost around. Oh, just fling me through the wall, why don't you? Telly again. Well, at least we can take this guy out. I think we killed one of his Reavers. Killing Sajobo is all about killing his entourage first. If you do that, he becomes a lot easier. He's still got his obnoxious air elementals, but he's not having dudes blasting corrosive bolts at you. Shields up to 15, sweet. Wish I had, well, yeah, we'll ammo this stuff. We have RF, right? Perfect. Nice little room full of dudes that goes down very easily, thanks to MO. We'll try to save one MO though. Wow, this is a lot of guys that's getting convoked on my head. Take out the wizard. He's the scariest one. Well, the stone giant can wreck my ass, but we're blocking most of his attacks. Put Trog's hand back up, just in case more stuff comes. Nice. Honestly surprised I was tanking that so well. But I guess a 33 SH score will do that for you. Well, the Mighted Stone Giant, yeah, I should have been a little more worried about him, I guess. Because if he did get through the shield, he could do a lot of damage. Weirdly enough, he was just doing nothing to me, though. But the wizard, I didn't want him to paralyze me. We have 3 more enchant armors. That's going to be good if we find gold dragon armor. Totally going to end up in that. TrAE, Ice Blast, tons of gold, wow. Cancellation. I guess I'll buy the magic mapping too. Can you believe? Still no potions of resistance, not a single one. Goes to show how important having our core is, at least for the TRJ fight. You know, when I'm reticent to even try it without. I'm going to tell you, this went poorly already. I think we pulled him away. Yes, we did. Good. Okay, I want to blowgun him, but he's got D-missile, so it's not really a thing. Also, wizards can no longer para me, even if I don't swap MR on, so we're good to go. I'm going to hunt Sajobo down. Here he is. Any berserkers in chat? No, this is an air elementalist stream. Yeah. If we had silence, we would just tear him apart with that, but no such luck. I think we can just melee him down. Oh, man. Lightning. Oh, hell yeah. There's some irony, killing Sajobo with a lightning rod. What happened, SGG? Like right on your wedding day. The other day I was walking down the street, and there was this lady who was very clearly, you know, a hobo and possibly on drugs. was screaming that song just sort of into the air to no one in particular. Just trying to make it to the coffee shop, man. We're on Vaults 4, by the way. I'm not actually sure what it is that I'm going to do if I don't find our core. I think I'll probably go into Crypt, I guess. We're a pretty good tank. Am I going to try to do a fully no R core TrJ? Sounds like it could be a disaster, but it's been done before. It's not exactly super safe, but it can be done. Sounds very unfun on this type of character, yeah. Yes, I agree. Have your doubts that it's safer than depths? You're probably right. But I'm only going to agree with that if none of my depths floors are the ones that I can't dig. If I get some stupid crystal depths floor, we really don't want to be there. Lots of potions of resistance. Well, that's the thing, is we don't have any. I would be totally, I mean, you don't even understand. I would be completely happy to do slime right now with no R core if I had a single potion of resistance to use on TrJ. We just don't. Self-distort into abyss. I don't want to be in the abyss, although that's a real option, I guess. It's actually reasonable for the first time. I'm just opening this up. I'm not going back down. It's safe to go down once. Honestly, we could probably do the rest of Vaults 5. I mean, yeah, I think this character can do Vaults 5. Come to think of it. I only have 1 blink, though. That's a big problem. But we have 11 heal wounds. That's a lot. 16 curing. That's a ton. 3 agi. Decent. 3 might. Decent. 7 haste. Amazing. Yeah, I think we can actually do Vaults 5 first. I almost never do this, but... And as far as Crypt goes, this character would have some trouble in there, I think. Versus Cursed Skulls. Yeah, tons of regen with Trog's help, absolutely. Oops, didn't mean to take that step. Okay, so a bit of a problem, and this is lame as hell. Did you guys happen to see what was coming when I went back up? See this asshole? I could come down right now, and he just like, you know, snippety snab, pokes a stinger into my face, and I'm paralyzed and I die. Healing for Vaults 5? See, I don't know, man. For Vaults 5, I want to have OgNe resist more than anything. If I don't have RLEC, I don't want to do Vaults 5, that's for sure. I'm less concerned with healing and more concerned with just not getting ranged down for tons and tons of damage. This should be safe if I take this staircase. We're going to use Trog's hand before going down. Alright, cool. Well, not so cool. How the hell am I marked? Oh, never mind. I just set off an alarm. No sentinel required. Marked on Vaults 5. Wow. Can I kill that hornet before going up? Is that an option? Could we, like, Ice Blast here and... It's it's pretty safe for me to do this. If a warden shows up, I can just leave. Good, it's dead. Up we go. Okay, well, thanks Ebering for your lovely new trap system. What a shame. I guess when we go back down there, we telly as soon as we go down. But that's ugly enough that I don't think I want to go down there at all. So I think I'm going to just go into crypts. And as far as curse skulls go, we do have 9 Ligma, which we may very well make good use of. I almost never use it this late in the game, but this may very well be the spot to do it in. And the reason why I've here we go, Ligma. The reason why I'm not doing, let's say, you know, not a Crypts, Abyss. The reason why I'm not doing Abyss is that it's like I could go in there, I could get the rune, but then what? I'm not getting that much experience. I'm not getting any loot, you know. So what's my end game there? Hey, doesn't he? It was a great plan. I just had to use a little bit of ingenuity to take him down. I mean, to be fair, a Trident Skeleton's not going to do a lot to this character, whether I'm a tree or not. Oh man, now the game's just taunting me. This plate armor, artifact plate. I bet it's like plus 12 or something. Come on, Dragon King scales. Wow, two plate armors, 2 artifact plate armors. Beautiful, okay. Was that really a Felid zombie, by the way, Dinky? I saw a elephant slug zombie the other day. It was illegal. Okay, Ligma, I kind of wish we had clouds or ideally lamp. This is Khufu's whole pack. Resistant to electricity, resistant to electricity. I think I just swing, to be honest. Throw up region ++. Damn. Alright, this is okay. I can't be tormented. If need be, I will... Well, can I Holy Word? I can't Holy Word, I don't have any. And we're MR/2'd. However, I just managed to kill a Lich just with the lightning, or the Thunderbolt, so the big MR threat is not here. So this looks ugly as hell, but it's really not that bad. I'm going to kill these guys that are behind me, though. And I'm going to make a buddy to help me deal with them. Slow? Really? Alright, we'll haste. That is a Shard Strike skeleton. He is getting enslaved. That didn't work. This is actually really ugly, but I have Blink, so when tree form ends, I'll probably just burn my last Blink. Shouldn't let myself get in this situation, I guess. Damn. Charm to the, okay, good, charmed him. I can always fog. What's my RF in this form? RF plus. Emulate would help. Kinda. Yeah. Emulate would help, actually. Unfortunately, it won't work on these summons. Yeah, Holy Word's my first option, but I don't have it, so that was my first pick. Hey Alf, how you doing? We're in a bit of a rough spot here. I think I'm gonna, seems weird, but I think I'm gonna drink an Invis. So that this dragon can't see me. Some of this other stuff. But mostly, the Death Knight. I know they're gonna know where I am, but I don't know. I'm gonna drink a Might. Start swinging on this dragon. Okay, good. The big thing I was worried about was the Death Knight, and he's gone. What on earth did I wander into? Welcome, friend. Drink heal wounds. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch. Can I drink tree form to extend this? Stuck in your current form. Well, in that case, we're going to fog. So that when my form ends, I don't get hit too hard. Nice. Curse Skull's dead. Okay, the big stuff's all dead. In fact, we don't even care. We don't even care anymore about our Torm. That worked out. What a fight, guys. What a fight. Tree form for the win, man. Ligma. They call me the Ligma Champion 2019. We're going to use every single resource possible. Hey, I was worried, okay? Torment is no joke. Hey, 3-stack of Vald. That's useful. But I mean, yeah, I probably did overuse a few things there. But better that than losing. Didn't you kick the rabbit? What? Anyway, this is the biggest, I believe, Crypts 3. Going to have a wide variety of enemies here. 2 Cursed Skulls. At least 1 Mummy Priest over here, I think. After these zombies. This is a very preset level, so nothing should surprise me. Here's the priest. Yep. Oops, okay. I could go... Yeah, I just got done saying nothing can surprise me, and then I got owned. Please stop breathing on me. Okay, I'm gonna telly. I screwed up. Okay, good. The mummy's gone. That was a bad mess up on my part. I knew that stuff was in there. I just, well, I knew the mummy was in there. I forgot that the Ushabtis were there. You can berserk this. Maybe. I didn't want to take the risk. I agree, you're probably right. Alright, Cursed Skulls are in here. Shot for him. I want to fog, but I'd rather not waste it. We have only 3 of those. So I'm just going to Ligma. Nice. So see, the reason I wanted the fog was because sometimes they will send guys to attack you instead of getting up next to you. Wow, he moved and he tormented me at the same time. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. That flay can still get me, by the way, when I'm a tree. Gonna be some spiders in here. We'll just tab them, I think, yes. We do not need a wand of descent. Is that the lamp? Yeah, that was our first lamp. Always love to have the lamp. Is there a scarf of cloud immunity, perhaps? Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, MR++. Pretty much, Elf. Hey, they deserve it for being undead. Secretly, I'm worshipping Zen. Okay, let's identify Amulet, Acrobat, don't care, drop it. Seems like a great place for the lamp. I'm going to get my hit points back by killing that one. Now I'm going to kill this one. Wow, there we go. Is a pacifist run possible? Not in this version of the game. Maybe back when healers existed and Eli was different, but I am not familiar enough with those old versions to be sure. I know that a pacifist run has never been done. There was a guy who did it, but he killed one bat accidentally. But like I said, this is an ancient version of the game where Eli supported not killing things in a much more serious capacity, if I remember correctly. Star Corrode. That's not our core. Rn plus, X plus 2. That's not our core either. About to start checking weapons for our core. That's how desperate I am. Yeah, it would be interesting for that to be possible, Alf. You'd have to change Eli back, though. Alright. Looks like no R core for me. No personal attacks. I wouldn't be good at this game mode then. Alright, let's identify this dagger. No R core. You don't think you've ever seen a Rand Art weapon with R core? You don't know if it's possible? Oh man, you might be right. Wow, it actually is a giant club of speed. Hilarious. Hey, Senji. How are you doing tonight? I like that Dinky is the only one who commented on the, I don't know if that was just a bad joke or if it went over people's heads or what. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think weapons can have our core. I'm doing great, CeCj, although I am lacking our core, and it's making my life just slightly difficult because I don't know what I should be doing. I guess we could be sneaking into, the abyss and just like looking around for an R core ring there, which is lame. We could probably survive in depths at this point as well. And we could probably do Vaults 5, to be honest. Yeah, Crypt and Elf are both done. I don't feel very good about doing Vaults 5 because we only have one scroll of Blink, just one. But we have 6 haste and we have so many heal wounds. And we're worshipping Trog. I'm gonna make this work. My reservation about depths is basically the same one for Vaults 5. I don't have very many Blink. I could get shafted into a really dumb vault. I don't have defenses where I'd like them, so just shaft into V5. Oh, okay. Didn't I have 29 AC a minute ago? What happened? Just shaft into Vaults 5. Yeah, well, if there was one, but there isn't a shaft available. See? Or a hatch, even. We're going to teleport. We're going to Trog's hand. We're going to go down. We're going to get freaking tagged with the Quicksilver Dragon immediately. That's beautiful. Well, we have Scattershot. Let's lightning his ass. Let's pull him up. My god, it's out for blood today, you guys. The thing is, remember, I got marked last time I was down here, so everything on the floor is probably heading towards this location. Teleport again. Dude. Okay, fog. Teleport. If the tellies just screw me, that's very bad. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Can't lose now. At most, 4 things surround me at this spot. Now 3. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you're getting lamped. Huh. Nice Crystal Spear Reflect. Alright. Yes, that is in fact Steam Dragon armor CeCj. The +5 Steam Dragon Scales of the Sun, strength +5. How cool is that? Oh, we've just been training unarmed combat. I guess I'm going to take it to 27. I mean, take fighting and dodging back up to 15, but this is our only non-negative aptitude, so we might as well make good use of it. A-Lich with Crystal Spear and Corrosive Bolt, I'm going to ruin this man's whole career. Alright, fair point. Those could ruin my life. But something tells me we're going to be okay. Not the least of reasons why is that you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to emulate here, actually. Huh. That would help so much. if I could blow all this crap up. I could even do it off screen. I know that there's a freaking flare there, but I'm gonna do it and hopefully we don't get flayed. Good. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful, you guys. Scatter shot. Bye-bye, fellas. Bye-bye, Vaults 5. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, entire floor. Hey, nice wand of acid, buddy. What just happened? Well, you see I've been marked on this floor. And it was very bad, so I teleported around until I ended up in this little area, and then like everything on the floor was over here, and so I read a scroll of Immolate, my last one, and blew some stuff up, and it just kind of all chain reaction exploded, and it was a beautiful thing to behold. Can we para Roka here? 29%, not really. Let's melee him down. Wow, this is good. Keep Trog's hand up for the regen. I'm sure Trog doesn't mind that I'm spamming Trog's hand considering how many mages I'm killing here. Oh no, Immolate is a beautiful tool that people like to completely ignore. Like really, I don't know, certain players, despite being able to win, think that it's like a useless tool. What it does is you read Immolate, it creates the inner fire effect on every single thing that's on the screen, every enemy. And what that means is when you kill that enemy, it explodes, and depending on the size of the enemy, it either has a 3x3 explosion or a 5x5 explosion. And the damage on it is just stupendous. Something like 3d20 for the small ones, and then even more for bigger guys like ogres, or not ogres, but giants. So you can imagine it adds up pretty fast. I want to use Agi. I want to use Might. Okay, this Ancient Lich is not the one I need to be worried about, but I don't mind having used some of this stuff anyway. Strength. I kind of like that I killed an entire screen full of enemies and there's just another screen full of enemies waiting for me. That's okay, we're a big boss hog and this is a 1x1, for the most part, kind of area. I am literally fighting all of Vaults 5 in one go right now. I moved up here because I didn't want to get smited by the Titan. Our might is over. We still have Agi. Wow, it's Jory. Okay. Lamp. I don't have silence, unfortunately. I think we'll just try to melee him down. Come on, no LCS, good. Hey, you guys, I think we killed everything. My god, imagine the smell. Look at this giant line of loot here. A dazzling longbow. +1 longbow, speed, int +7, strength -4. Okay. Okay, I'm deeply confused. I see a halo, but I've killed Midas already, so what could that possibly be? Oh, it's a guy with EOS. Probably shouldn't have meleeed him. He was in fact a hasted LCS lich. Take Phantom Mirror, that'll help versus TRJ. You know, this is the first time I've done Vaults 5 before Slime in a very long time. Maybe this entire streak. Probably not, but maybe. Just due to the total lack of our core and even a potion of resistance. Need to drop some stuff. I'm going to get rid of the blowgun. Ring of Pro Magic. Amulet of Reflect. Ring of the Shadows. Don't need that. The ring. Hey W Nuts. Hey W Nuts. I don't think we need Hey W Nuts. I think I can probably drop this ring HuAE as well. Really half the fun of DCSS is trying to pronounce the random names of the items. Manual throwing. Cloud immunity, don't care. Wait, did I? Oh, that's weird. I left my +2 cloak. I haven't been wearing it this entire time. I left that in Crypts 3. That seems to not have stopped us from winning in Vaults 5, though. Okay, we're marked. It doesn't matter. Oh, hi, MiAK. This is the last piece of the floor, you see. Ice Dragon Scales of Quadok. +3 Pro, +6 Slay. I can drop all this stuff. +4 Pro. Spiders, unarmed combat. Hey, unarmed combat. Nice. Unarmed combat manual. Okay. The longsword of the 4 allies, not to be confused with the amulet of the 4 winds. But, yeah, no R core. And no potion of resistance. I'm feeling... I don't know. I'm feeling a little ripped off, you guys. But allies are way worse than 4 wins. It's true. It's true, they are, apparently. Well, let's go grab our cloak. And let's decide exactly what it is we're going to do. Am I really going to try to do the vaunted no R core slime pits? It's questionable. It is questionable. But I think I'm going to do it. Octopode Fighter, what about it, Alf? Any suggestions? Go Gozag and slowly turn yourself into a stat form guy, basically. Your shield will help a lot. Great Orb. Okay, good. At least the MR is not a problem. You're thinking of doing slime for loot even though you don't need the rune? Yeah, I always do 4, I always do 4 runes because the loot pile is just really important. On the other hand, you know what? No, I should pop into depths. This is an unnecessary risk. We have the power to survive depths right now. We have all of our other resistances. There is no need. Oh yeah, ToneHack. The thing is, there are three, maybe four. There are like 4 guaranteed big-ass loot piles in the game. One is in Crypts 3, one is in Slime 5, one is in Vaults 5, and the 4th is in Elf. And you could also you could make the argument that there is a 5th in Orc because there are 4 shops in there that you can purchase a lot of loot from. Now, any one of these, or all of them even, could be a big pile of garbage, but it could also be good. And essentially, it's very bad to miss any of those loot piles because they're all really easy to get in your basic 4 or 3 rune game. So it's like, unless your character is just giga strong, you know, there's not really a good argument for not doing them unless you're just tired of playing the game. Technically, there's also a gigantic loot pile in Tomb, but nobody does that unless they're doing extended. T8 Fire Dragon, that's no good, Alf. Your shield's not going to help you there, not against the breath. Alright, we're immediately marked on Depths 1. I'm trying to get... Can I do this? Okay, so that's the end of the wall. Is it possible even... No, the wall's not thick enough. This is kind of sort of a kill hole, I guess. Do I do crypts every game? That is the one that I will often skip just because it's sort of tedious to do. But if the character feels like he needs help, if he's missing a key resistance, if he is simply feeling weak, yeah, I'll do it. That is Nicola. Hey, Nicola. But yeah, I mean, Crypt is generally a freebie. This char likes to fight the whole floor at a time. Well, if he keeps getting marked, he kind of has to. Unless I want to burn more tellies, and we've already burned too many. Hey, guess what? We can go ahead and get the horn at least. Hey, this is a vault I didn't think could spawn anywhere but the Abyss. Hey, fellas. Floating eyes, huh? It's fine. It's nothing that can do damage here. Imagine making it so floating eyes can gaze at you through grates. This is so dumb. I'm getting paralyzed repeatedly, but it doesn't matter because there's, like I said, there's nothing around that can hurt me. Okay, that was Depths 1. Let's see what hell looks like. This is a bad kill hole. This is a really obnoxious layout, is what this is. Well, yes, hell looks red, but I was referring more to, I wanted to know if I got the lucky layout, where it's, the walls are right there, so you can immediately kill hole. No such luck today. Although typically I am very, very lucky with that layout, so can't really complain. overall. It's a reasonably safe place, reasonably safe set of enemies to fight. It's free experience, so again, I can't complain. Use up that manual, you know. Once our body armor gets upgraded, oh boy, we're going to have a good time. I just need a single gold dragon armor to spawn. A lot of good dragon armors have spawned. Pretty much every single one, actually. Except for the one that I want. In fact, we haven't seen a single gold dragon. But yeah, we're in here for the horn, because it's a really good evocable. I should probably go to an edge, but I think we can just kind of, yeah, we can just take them down. There we go. Take the horn, and I can leave. That'll be handy. Hell, we might use that against TrJ. Probably not, but we could. Man, I cannot believe this. What are the chances of not finding a single potion of resistance this far into the game? I guess I'm glad I didn't run into like an early Nicola. Imagine how much fun that wouldn't have been. I mean, wow. But, you know, Depths tends to usually have a good amount of loot in it, so... We've also found a ton of enchant armor. So if this gives us a chance to get that gold dragon armor on, we'll be walking in with at least +6 and a TrJ, which will make the fight even easier. Just get gold Dragon King armor. Yes, you say that so casually. Just do that. I'll get right on that. Okay, this floor looks like it's almost done. Tab, tab, tab. More potions, but not resist. Maybe there should be like, I don't know, I'd actually like to get some feedback on this. I have always liked the idea of things in DCSS that help mitigate RNG, so that if it comes down to it, you can spend time, resources, experience, whatever, to kind of unscrew yourself if the game has just sort of consummately screwed you in some way. So what I'm getting at is I wonder if it might be cool. I wonder if it might be cool to have some kind of like alchemy system that lets you brew your own potions or transform one potion into another potion. We're getting dangerously close to like a crafting system at this point, which is perhaps a fundamental alteration of the core game concept. But I don't know, man. I think it's neat for situations like this. You know, trade 5 lignification potions for a well, that's probably a lot, but like trade a number of lignification potions for resistance sounds good. And yeah, it does sound like a gout ability, doesn't it? And it sounds like an awful lot of menus is the only reason that I immediately am thinking like alarm bells in my head, but I don't know, man. It seems fun. It seems like a lot of fun, actually. Well, yeah, with Gozag Petition, you can spam potion petition, but it's That's boring. And also, it's not guaranteed. You don't know which potion you're going to get. I mean, if I wanted to compare everything to GoZag, everything would end up looking bad anyway. If only there was a god of invention to go to with this idea. Yeah, we could bring Picellus back and have him do things like this. You know, the god of items. I like that. Doolittle guy's ghost with a rapier of chaos and a phantom mirror on the ground. I don't need that phantom mirror. Not enough to deal with a chaos weapon. Hey, I got Elf's vote. Old Nemelix was no, Old Nemelix kind of. What you did was you could very, very tediously manipulate which items you were sacrificing in order to get the exact kind of decks that you wanted. That's like super, super duper old Nemelix though. And honestly, I don't think that system worked very well because I forget exactly which categories of items did what, but if I recall correctly, you could do all kinds of super cheesy things, like you could specifically try to get as many decks of Wonder as possible, and what that did for you was that you could just get experience cards, and it was like quaffing a potion of experience. So if you micromanage things correctly, it was actually possible to get like 10 potions of experience by the time you had finished with Orc. Although you probably would wreck your stats in the process. Because the deck of Wonder did all kinds of wacky things. What is this vault? I'm seeing just rooms full of Ettins, and I don't recognize any of this. But I can tab Juggy while berserked, so I don't think I'm worried. Bunch of weapons, okay. This is a generic vault, so those wouldn't have to be Ettins, they could be like anything. Really want to play a roguelike with crafting? Well, believe me, the game that I want to make will have some crafting in it. Hey, if I make a game, will you guys buy it for $5? Can I count on you? Can I count on you to pay my rent if I make a good game? Gem socketing? I think Blizzard will sue me if I put that in. If I get to alpha test, I'll consider buying it. Absolutely, absolutely, I would let my community here alpha test anything. Pay up, pay pigs. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, Alf, have a nice night, man. No, doesn't he? It was a joke. That's way too generic for them to sue you. Gem socketing is a thing that happens in real life, so I don't think you can really copyright that as a fantasy world concept. You'd have to be like the biggest copyright troll imaginable. Damn, dude, I got really excited when I saw that golden dragon, and then I realized that it's just the troll Bogart summoning them. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have my scales, bro. You'd have to be Squeenix. I don't know, doesn't he? I don't know who the biggest copyright troll is. Personally, I have a lot of ire for Nintendo because they've shut down at least 2 projects that I was really interested in. Most of all, Chrono Break, which was this awesome, and I'm sure you've probably heard of it, but just for anybody who hasn't, it was this totally awesome fan game that they were working on in the Unreal Engine, and it looked really cool, you know, especially for being fan-made. Wow, Trog just gave me Snakebite. That's hilarious. Trog gifted it to you. He's trying. He really wants me to use one of his weapons. Yeah, it's fun to use, but we're a bit late in the game for it to matter, unfortunately. Oh, it's going to be in COBOL, of course. You know me, I love that common-oriented business language from the 80s. It's a fair point, JP Vigar. Wow, I'm just going to tab all this. I guess I was worried for nothing. Depths is going really well on this character. But I tell ya, I still want to do slime. I don't care that I haven't found our core. Just as a matter of principle, I'm not going to give up that loot pile. It's too good. If I have to, you know, honestly, what we'll do is we'll dip into a ziggurat. Was it Square that told them to cease and desist? Or was it Nintendo? Oh wait, I might be remembering wrong. Chrono Trigger was a weird project because it involved both of those companies. And that's one of the reasons I think we haven't had a sequel since Chrono Cross. But yeah, you know what? It was Square Enix. Okay, I stand corrected. Nintendo, I was thinking of when they somebody did a fan remake of Metroid 2, the one for the Game Boy, and then like right after they finished it, they got issued a cease and desist, and then Nintendo came out with their own remake of Metroid 2, which was actually deeply inferior to the fan game. I mean, I don't know. This kind of thing blows my mind because I mean, if I had a game and somebody made a fan game based on it, I would not try to fight that. I would say, wow, that's free publicity for my product, as long as they made it clear that it wasn't like an official product and maybe linked back to my stuff and said, hey, buy this guy's actual stuff. I mean, why would you, you know, I know that big companies, they want to protect their assets or whatever, but I don't understand shitting on your own fan base, so to speak. I don't get how that's I don't really understand how that's a viable business plan, personally. Okay, we landed right next to. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're marked. I'm gonna haste. This is ugly as hell. I guess we're fighting the whole floor again. You literally don't have a legal copyright if you don't defend your copyrights. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a fair point, Anani Badger. Well, doesn't that isn't that more of a statement on how messed up copyright law is? But no, that's a good argument. Perpetual Blur is asking me, what are you looking for in a loot pile? In slime, nothing really. Well, having MR plus, another MR plus all the time would be convenient. Having really good body armor would be ideal. Any kind of artifact cloak, any kind of artifact ring to replace the +5 ring of AC. If we could get our core all the time, that'd be pretty sweet. Nothing in particular. We could certainly win the game without it. It's just, okay, hold on. I'm just going to fight things from this staircase. Yeah, there might be our core and slime, so I can do slime. That's a genius plan. That's another thing, doesn't he? If the project is so bad that it makes the original work look terrible, that actually kind of makes sense as a reason. I don't want to defend these people, but I totally get that. If people think the product is a real Pokemon game, you know, it's not it doesn't do a good job of pointing out that it's a fan work. You know, I get that. Also, we have 27 fighting, making us the heavyweight champion. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I want to be in real life. Okay, let's train evocations, let's train fighting to 20. Let's put on Trog's hand and just zerk this Lich down. Hell yeah, we just one-shotted a Lich. Just put my claw through his skeletal face. See, I would actually be okay with that, JP Vigar. I would 100% get behind Sega for doing such a thing. Oh yeah, Google, do that, yeah. Do what WizHood said. Google your first name and then the hedgehog image search. Yeah, Nani Badger. That makes sense. I mean, honestly, the thing is, you could make a spiritual successor to a game and just not use the name. I'll give you a great example of this, a game that I actually really enjoyed, Xenonauts. That was a quote-unquote fan game, which was made by like a real, you know, small game studio, but I mean, it was very, very clear that it was an XCOM derivative type game. And yet, nobody gave them any trouble as far as I know, because they didn't slap the word XCOM on there. Alright, we just got the +2 Cloak of the Guilds, Flying, Dex +8, Slay +2, Stealth -. That's a strict upgrade to what I was using. Wow! Amulet with RF Plus and RC Plus on it. We don't need that, but that is interesting. That is interesting. Okay, still no R-Core. The thing is using XCOM assets, which they didn't do. Well, who used Nintendo assets, though? I mean, I guess the Metroid fan game absolutely did. But it's like, it's just silly to me because they should have just not used the name. They should have called them, like, Notroids or something, called it a parody. I mean, it's actually very easy to cheese your way around US copyright law. Just call your thing a parody, make sure it actually falls under the, what do you call it, the rules for parody, which is actually quite easy, and, you know, you're good to go. Now, the big company can still come by and throw a C&D your way, and they can be litigious and they can try to ruin your life, but they can't actually win unless the legal system fails, which of course it can. Nintendo mostly goes after fan games that generate hype and aren't released yet. Yeah, that's the other thing, is if you just quietly release your game, like finish it, and don't generate any hype until it's already out, there's really not a lot they can do, because, I mean, the thing is, every single one of these projects that's been C&D'd has been leaked at some point or another to the torrent sites. So it's also kind of like Don Quixote tier, where they're tilting at windmills. The project will get released. You know, it's just like, how much do you want to piss off your own fan base? But like I said, if they lose their copyright, if they don't defend it, that makes sense. They go after non-profit things? Yeah, absolutely they do. The process is the punishment. Yeah, that's also true. I've been through the court system. It's not fun at all. And I was the one suing somebody. Well, Perpetual Blur, I would enjoy that, but I'm a weirdo who thrives on conflict, so. Wreck my whole life. I think it'll just make my life exciting. Okay, so we went into a Ziggurat. We immediately run into a Panlord with a Vampiric Touch, who's very fast. So let's Zerk and take his ass down with our buddy. Holy floor. Damn, dude. Can we get a single resistance potion? We only have one blink too, so it would be real cool if we could get one of those. Or some gold dragon scales. I mean, there's an awful lot of stuff that Zig could give us. And instead it's giving us silence. Whatever, I'm gonna kill everything but the clown. Clown can't kill me on his own. Oh, did they, doesn't he? Let's get strength. Okay. We'll be out December, like a day before they got a C&T. Well, that was foolish on their part, I would say. All right. Well, how would you, how would the YouTubers find out about it, JP Velgar? Is it Velgar or Vigar? Vigar. I can't imagine it's impossible to keep a project secret if the people working on it are not completely, you know, loose lips. Wow, this guy is just like a orb shotgunner, man. The two orbs actually hit each other, I think. Loud magical explosion. Let's use the horn. Let's use might. Got him. It's a bit dangerous for me to be in here, I guess. Ball collision. Oh no. Not good. And still, no potions of resistance, my friends. Now, I only wanted to do 5 floors. I only wanted to do 5 floors. But I also wanted to find either that potion or like one more scroll of blink. That's the other reason, by the way, that I wanted to go into slime, is that I was hoping to get a scroll of blink from there. You know, any kind of consumable would be nice. I think I'm going to do one more floor. We have a holy word, so it's reasonably safe. This is fine. I don't care if I get mutated. Yeah, we're good. Should I greed? Should I go deeper? I know I said one more. We're at the one more. We have 9 scrolls of enchant armor. Wow. If we found gold dragon armor now, we'd have a +9 GDA, which is the same as Dragon King's armor, except minus the MR plus. We're gonna leave. Alright, you guys, I'm doing slime. Doing slime, you guys. I'm doing it without our core. Wish me luck. We have 27 fighting, so I'm really not worried about the blobs. Tear them down very quickly and easily. But TRJ himself and or dissolution will potentially cause me a big issue. I said 27. Did I not say 27? Did I misspeak? Did I say that I was going to worship Leo Littlebook again by mistake? speakant. Indeed. I said 27 fighting. Yeah, I meant to say UC. We're heading towards 27 fighting. Yeah, I don't really need to do this, but getting some more consumables will make that more straightforward. Don't think it's as big of a risk as it seems. We've been marked, but I think this is the whole floor. Yep. For the lulz. No, it's for the loot, really. Marked again, that's cute. Marked 2 times in quick succession. There you go down. Did I finish all of depths? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, hi, Mark. So anyway, how's your sex life? Oh wait, we have an artifact ring that we got somewhere. Was that from the Zig? That was 6 of a ziggurat. Nope, that's not our core. What's this now, STG? Farah? I've not heard of that. Star Corrode, our core, what's the difference? Well, it's kind of like Duke Nukem says, your face, your ass, what's the difference? Turns out there's a big one. Casual -16 corrosion, still killing blobs easily. What do we got in here, actually? I might look through this and see if it's even worth doing. Scroll of Fear, Artifact Ring. Yeah, I gotta do it for the ring. Here's our boy. Alright. Do we have nets? Oh, we have nets. Yeah, we'll do this. Haste, Agi, Might. Time for Shadow Dragon Scales. Get the net on him. Get the Phantom Mirror on him. Get the net on him again. Yeah, he can't even hit me if we keep the nets on him. Perfect. Wish we had MO. Was this worth Haste, Agi, and Might? I'm going to go with probably not. I think my stubbornness may have gotten the better of me here as I think about it further. But then again, this ring could be awesome. And before God Roll ring, yeah, exactly. Could this hat be good? Nope. Hat of the Bear Spirit's always going to be better anyway. Well, we got a box of beasts out of this. That's pretty good. And charges of Scattershot. So how bad could it really be? The ring blows. Manual stealth we, of course, do not care about. Actually, we got 2 boxes of beasts. I feel pretty good about this with the boxes. And a fan of Gales, although we already had one in Volts 5. Alright, it wasn't the best, but it was okay. It was okay. Alright. I got Troll Leather Armor, yeah! Man, let's just do Zot. We have 4 sacks of spiders, 6 boxes of beasts, and 16.5 evoke. I think we're safe to do Zot. And you know what? If I hurry, I have time. I have time to go ahead and start the Felid. which I don't know about you guys, but I've been looking forward to that. Do I have my friend? I do not have my friend. Actually, we learned last time it's really annoying to pull the friend down levels, so I think I do have to full clear floors here, as annoying as it is. Yeah, man, it turns out that nets, while you're hasted, pretty much stop TRJ from doing any damage to you at all. No, we do have a friend. I'm just saying we need to clear the floors before we bring our friend with us. In fact, we have a new kind of friend this time. Just gonna tab this stuff while berserked, it's fine. Should be fine. Wow. I attacked so fast. Well zerked, 0.3, 0.4. Amazing. His name is Mark. Yeah, that's my friend Mark. How did you know his name, man? It's like you're a psychic. Okay, that's that one. Ordinarily I'd skip, like I said, but we need to pull our friend all the way through these floors. That was the Brooch of Shielding, and I left it because I am using the one with RC instead, and Synv. Believe me, I'd like to be using the Brooch of Shielding, but no such luck. Do I have much Enslave? I have no Enslave. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. With this type of friend, I can drag him. I just have to make sure I have... Yeah, no, this will be fine. However, this floor is small enough that it's going to be jam-packed full of crap, so let's clear it. Also, wait a minute. I know I keep reversing myself, I just realized I need that gold dragon armor. So we should clear this. Ah, there it is. Hell yeah. Just in time. Just in the nick of time. Okay, so check this out. 31 AC, 26 EV. 37 AC, 15 EV. But just wait. Enchant armor. Boom, 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 boom. 46 AC, 15 EV. So we lose 11 EV, but we gain way more AC. And we gain our F and we gain our C. Honestly, if I wanted to, and I do, well, I could wear the Brooch of Shielding, but then again, I'm not getting Synv. I tell you, I'll swap to this, though, so I can have the other MR all the time. Perfect. Because if I were to take that off, Ancient Liches could still affect me, so great, awesome, perfect. Carry the Brooch as a swap against Clowns. That's a reasonable thing to say. I will do exactly that. Yeah, man, I get where you're going with that. Moonpie the Parrot when exploring. Yeah, you're right. It's the Synv, really, having Synv all the time that's kind of pushing me towards this. I mean, I don't know. I think it'll be fine either way. Okay, we didn't get parried, or we didn't get tellied rather, immediately. Let's go get our friend. He is on D14. A new kind of friend. Hello, friend. Come along. Now, the problem with this friend is that he likes to try to cast stuff on us. So he follows. He's a little lame. He, he's got like a bad leg. He's going to take a little while to follow us, but he'll come. Didn't realize there was stuff left on this floor. Come on, friend. You're my buddy. Come on. Friendship with Convoker ended. Mark is my best friend now. No, you gotta be. It's gotta say Sentinel is my best friend now, and best friend is actually all one word. Is how that goes. How is he better? Well, he's going to say, "Oh hi, Mock" to me. He's going to mark me, and then I don't have to worry about things convoking right on top of my head, and immediately getting actions and possibly turning me into a clown pie surprise. Because as you may or may not know, Convoke causes things to immediately act as soon as they're warped in, which is very bad. Very bad. Oh, did he just make enough noise to pull things? I don't think so. Oh, hi, Mark. Let's pull him down. Which one is the staircase that I want? That one right there, okay. I'm actually going to dig my way to it. Okay, so we take off the hat. We're going to wait for him to mark me. 18%. We'll take off the amulet as well. 50%. Okay, come on, buddy. Why aren't you marking me, buddy? There we go. So here's the beautiful thing about it, is that I can paralyze his dumb ass. I can put my hat on. I can put my amulet on. I can go down. And I am marked right now. That's fine. 4 parafail is fine. We have 16 more charges. Well, that's a shame. I was marked and nothing showed up. You're enjoying watching the noise meter with him nearby? Alright, this is annoying. I think I am going to have to get... Interesting. I think I'm going to have to explore the outside. Honestly, it's probably something I don't even need to be doing, to be honest. Hey, fellas. Let's try this again. Take off the hat. Here come the dutes. Alright, we're marked. Oh, hi, Mark. Paralyze, paralyze, paralyze. 5 attempts. Put the hat back on. Put the amulet back on. I'm coming over here while I'm marked to pull things out of the vault, and nothing's coming. Wow, okay, nothing's coming. I'm very confused. I guess the Mark strategy is not as good as I thought it was. We'll just kill him. Convoker is more reliable. That's the first time I've ever had things not want to come out of the end vault. I don't know if it's just because this is the particular layout. I don't think Mark does anything to sleeping monsters. Is that true? So if I waited around on the floor long enough, they'd probably wake up because things would walk next to them. Interesting. That's good to know. All right. Please don't Zot trap me. Glad that didn't do anything. Ah, yeah, the alarm trap makes the noise. Okay, clowns. Damn. He just tagged my stats. Yeah, I should swap to the amulet. What I should do first is I should fog, and then swap to the amulet. This is actually really dangerous. So I'm going to use a might. I may want to leave Zot and go to Abyss for a little while to get my stats back. Wow, he turned something into a juggernaut. No, I lost a little bit of all three stats, actually. I just killed enough stuff that my int came back. Big O clown. He's the biggest clown of all. Hey, he's more vulnerable to fire. How nice. All right, I've been sold on wearing the brooch all the time. Good. The 26 strength is because something is taking away my strength. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, I have -5 strength and -4 strength from this amulet. Well, I'm not wearing that amulet, so just the ring is -5 strength. So I should have 31. But this is my only source of RF and RLEC. Well, actually, RF I guess I'm getting from my gold dragon armor. I mean, we could take that off, I guess, but we would just be switching to a different source of RLEC and then losing 1 point of RF, so I don't know if it's worth it. I guess it would be this guy right here, and I would have Dex -5. Hard to say which is better. I think for the orb run, I'd rather have the one I'm wearing. More defense. I do have gold dragon armor, but I would rather have RF++ in here since I can be made to be RF- by clowns. Hey fellas. Oh good, we have vertigo. I don't remember what vertigo does. Hi Mock. Hi Cursed Toe. We're RF-. It's about time to bust out the horn. Dude. Let's Ice Blast this fella here. That thing's not gonna torment. Not with so many living things around. Yeah, doesn't he? Should I agi? I should probably agi. We can tank these guys pretty well, Zerked or not. Not while I'm netted though. Lack of synv is kind of annoying here. I'm gonna scatter shot this guy. Even from this distance it should be, yeah, takes him out. Oh, and there's the torment. Keep scattershotting. Now we will fog. Got him. This has worked out really well. Could have been incredibly bad, I have to be honest, but bolt of fire, huh? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Torment is a fun and fair game mechanic. I don't really have a problem with Torment, actually. I think that Torment is brutally punishing in a way that is incredibly fair, for the most part. We have a lot of bad mutations, but thankfully we have a ton of potions to get that off. Well, but remember, I brought him. Didn't I bring him down and he duded a little bit? Is that not the case? Okay, we have EV plus 3 now, haha. And we actually, we can blink now. It's pretty cool. Teleport, grab the orb. Oh, I'm a little hurt. Oops. Okay, the second tele worked. Let's read tele again so that goes away. I did that the first time, man. I thought that I don't know. I thought I brought him down the second time for at least a minute, but maybe not. We're just going to swing on this one. Cool. Read noise in the antechamber and then get marked. Yeah, I guess you drag them to the antechamber is what you do. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Yeah, we were really far, to be fair. 6 Furhy. 6 Furhy speed is so strange. It's like they speed up every so often, but then slow down. Yeah, that's the thing. With Convoker, it's like the only risk of Teletrap is the initial step down. Hey, fella. Got an invis. Wait, I was on an upstairs. Let's rest up, then go up. Could save 2 friends, though. That's true. Could do a little of both. I mean, that's the thing is, like, why am I fighting? You like don't have to just like take one guy. So my complaints about the Convoker largely were, well, I keep accidentally getting him killed, or he gets transformed into a, you know, from a clown pie into something else. But I mean, there's a simple solution to that, which is keeping a few of them alive, you know. Hell yeah, GG. I have just officially matched my my personal best. I doubt it'll come up this fast, but we can check. Oh no, there it is. There it is, hell yeah. So you notice it's not showing my old streak anymore. Now we have this beautiful elliptic streak. GG. And the next game is the one that could very easily screw me over. Felid. Wow, it's light, like it's a good combo, but it's not. Felid Conjurer. Yeah, let's hope that the Dart Slugs let me have a personal, well, no, I mean, I already have a, well, I guess it's not a new personal record, but I would consider it a new personal record because this was all, you know, reasonably, well, mostly it was like reasonably difficult combos. There was a lot of powerful stuff in there, but not nearly like the old streak where it was mostly centaurs and deep dwarves. Felids can only wear amulets and rings. All right, I'm going to take like a 5-minute break just to get myself in the zone to start this game out, and then I will do maybe like half an hour of gameplay. And yeah, I am going to be going for stat form if possible. But yeah, I just need to get in the mood to do early game again. So give me like 2 minutes. For the purposes of YouTube, I'm going to end the video. So look forward to Felid Conjurer next time.
Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.